What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic. Good morning. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And, Jarrell Miller, was in Brooklyn. That's where we from. For Wilder and Ortiz, and says that Deontay Wilder doesn't deserve an Anthony Joshua fight. And he was talking about his promotional company and nobody gives a hell about. And it's like, I think he's associated with Eddie Hearn now. So he's sounding like, a house nigga. Let's keep it real. He says that Wilder don't deserve Joshua fight. He says, what did he say? He said Joshua get milked by a white man. That's what Wilder said. He said Wilder get milked by a brother and Al Heyman. The reporter answered, told him like, Al Heyman is known for paying guys more than what they worth. I know, but why is, Joshua making this? And at the end of the day, he got a promotional company, but he's ignorant. He's ignorant. He's talking about educating fighters. We all know that Anthony Joshua got a country behind him. Period. He sells out stadiums because he's more popular over there, because boxing is more popular in the UK. Period. He won a gold medal. It ain't nothing that Eddie got to do to promote Anthony Joshua for real. Joshua is self-promoted. He's very, very popular. And they come and watch Wilder fight because there ain't nothing else over there to do that can compare with it. Now you look over in America, I explained many times, there's 1,000 things to do on a Saturday night, depending on where you living at. Now you live in somewhere that ain't got nothing to do, the country or something like that. Yeah, you might want to tune in to every Deontay Wilder, every boxing fight. But it's a lot to do, especially when it get hot. It's a lot to do. You got the NBA, you got the NCAA, conference tournaments going on. I mean, you got NFL Combine going on. You got the nightlife. You got the clubs. It's so much to do. So, when Anthony Joshua fights, it's legitimately all they do over there is watch soccer or football, and it's boxing. Those are the two top sports over there. Boxing over in America is competing with 1,000 things. Not only professional sports, college sports, the Winter Olympics. It's always competing with something. The nightlife. It's always something to do. Hockey playoffs about to start. People. Miller is just jealous of Wilder. That's what it is. They sparred in the gym, and Wilder, sent him to the hospital. He was trying to explain himself, but he's a loudmouth. Remember, he's associated with Eddie Hearn and HBO. So, remember, he gonna ride with Eddie Hearn now. That's who kind of helping him sign his checks. And, why would you put Deontay Wilder over yourself for Anthony Joshua fight? Well, damn well, we know that he don't deserve one, but, right now that's what Eddie wants to do. Miller and Joshua. We've been talking about that for months now. We knew that fight can possibly happen. And it's no surprise. I've been talking about that fight for quite some time. And I don't have no problem with Joshua coming over here and get his feet wet. But they're not going to fight Wilder no time soon. And if Miller feeling froggy and he don't get the Joshua fight, why don't you fight Deontay Wilder then? He talking the most, but doing the least. Real talk. He talking the most, but doing the least. I have never been impressed by Jarrell Big Baby Miller win. As much as he sits on Deontay Wilder for being this and that, what Big Baby win was like, phenomenal. None of them that I seen on the top level. And he just runs his mouth. He could fight Wilder next. Make that happen. Wilder and Miller, if Miller don't get the AJ fight. Or, Parker beat him, was close enough to do a rematch. You could put Parker and Miller, Miller and Wilder on there, you know what I'm saying? But, Miller don't want that work. He just be talking. And he's so garbage, bro. Like, he's not even, you could tell he don't have a big boxing background. He's a big guy that's a good athlete, but, boxing skills, he garbage. And he's just jealous of Deontay. He want to be in Deontay's spot, and if he keep working, and if he keep honing his skills, he can be in that spot, because that's not that spot is obtainable for any heavyweight if they work hard and that's dedicated and they got a little bit of skill. You ain't got to be the most skilled heavyweight, because the most skilled heavyweight got ice Saturday night, Luis Ortiz. But, Miller, it's just jealousy. Wilder took over his city. he being a heavyweight. You know, he trying to push this weak ass promotional company. Like, why would you sign with a guy that don't have no clout? You know what I'm saying? Who don't even know the boxing business about how the money is broken down, and why Anthony Joshua's making what he's making. Anthony Joshua isn't making what he's making because how Eddie Hearn promoted him. Anthony Joshua's making what he's making because he was a gold medalist. You know, he's a big star over there, and ain't shit to do but watch boxing. You know, so they cornered that market. That's why his dad, you know, wasn't Barry Hearn said America is the hardest market to crack. So I mean, shit. You know, Miller don't know shit. You know, and you know, he want to catch his fade from Wilder. Go ahead and catch it. You know, because he's a hater. He's jealous. It ain't like he ain't already got that work from Wilder. He can get it again. And if I'm Wilder, I call him out. Like, man, what's going on? You know, I take down the Matchroom Associated fighter real quick on my way to coming to get Anthony Joshua. You know, and you know, Wilder did put the pressure on Joshua. And Miller trying to be a good company tap dancing Eddie Hearn, you know, guy, and trying to say, oh, he don't deserve to fight. Like, you don't even deserve a Amir Mansour fight right now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, TBC and more. We out.